and still can crack, and still as fast as lightning.
Yeah, the power that he possesses, but it's not a thumping power. It's that explosive speed, that explosive power, the footwork he gets in position.
He's such an unusual guy. You know what's crazy about him is his calves.
Yeah,
when you look at
massive.
that, they're giant. They're like a thigh.
And I know the reason why, because in General Santos, the mountains that he runs and that steep hill, that's why they're so big, because he's always constantly running the mountains.
That's wild.
Hey, look up this young fighter called the Monster. You ever hear Monster?
No.
Japanese fighter called Monster. This is a monster.
Crazy dude.
Yeah, let's check him out, man. Ikuki, what's his name?
This guy, Naoya.
Yeah, let's look at some of his fights. He's a mean son.
Where's he fight?
And still be able to crack and still be as fast as lightning. You know what's crazy about him is his calves when you look at them. They're giant, like a thigh. And I know why, because of the mountains in Inran Santos that he runs, as well as the steep hill. He's always running mountains, which is crazy. Hey, look up this young fighter called the Monster. You've heard of a Japanese fighter named Mon? Well, check him out, man. Ayuki, what is his name? Okay, let's have a look at some of his fights. He's a mean person. Fighter's fear of Naoya Inoue has been explained by Joe Rogan. Rogan, a fervent supporter of combat sports, has long shown his respect for top performers in a variety of sports. His most recent comments demonstrate why many boxers are afraid to enter the ring with Inoue, a boxer who has been changing the rules of dominance in the sport. Yes, Inoue has had an incredible career. As of December 2024, he has a professional record of 28 wins, 0 losses, and 25 knockouts. He is now well known in the combat sports industry and has won world titles in a number of weight classes, including light flyweight. Bantamweight and superflyweight in Inoue are renowned for their devastating knockout power and unmatched speed and pinpoint accuracy. Inoue is a once-in-a-generation talent, according to Joe Rogan, who highlighted the fighter's capacity to combine technical mastery with unadulterated athleticism. Rogan's perspective is based on his extensive knowledge of combat sports, as he is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Taekwondo. Rogan explained to his opponents why Naoya Inoue inspires fear. It's the power. Now that he's competing in lighter weight classes, you don't usually see guys with that sort of one-punch knockout potential. In order to outscore their opponents, fighters in Inoue's weight class sometimes use volume punching, but Inoue's ability to finish fights with a single, well-timed blow is uncommon and terrifying. Additionally, Rogan commended Inoue's exceptional precision, saying that he doesn't waste energy and that every punch is planned out as if he had a sixth sense about when to strike. This timing and accuracy combination enables Inoue to methodically destroy his opponents, frequently giving the impression that it is effortless. Another factor is that Inoue can adjust to mid-fight situations. Rogan emphasized that, despite his attacking abilities, the Naoya is like a chess grandmaster in the ring. You may have a solid round against him, but he downloads your entire game plan and flawlessly counters it in the next round. Ani is also very resilient. Rogan cited Inoue's 2019 bout with Nanido Donaire, in which he had a cracked orbital bone yet prevailed via unanimous decision, demonstrating that he is more than simply a knockout artist. He also possesses heart and guts. Rogan also discussed the psychological effects of facing someone like Inoue, who can knock you out with either hand and hardly take any damage himself. It can mess with your head. Many fighters are said to have shunned Inoue fights because of his reputation. Rogan compared it to Mike Tyson's fearsome aura in his prime. Rogan believes Inoue has a comparable influence in his weight class to Tyson, who would defeat fighters before they even entered the ring. Rogan hasn't been compared to boxing legends like Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather in any way. Mayweather was known for his defensive prowess, while Pacquiao was known for his unrelenting aggression. His combination of Mayweather's technical brilliance and Pacquiao's ferocity is a frightening combination that could be the most deadly in combat sports today, but his dominance seems to elude mainstream recognition far too often. He rarely leaves the walls of his Japanese stronghold, just 4 times, to be exact, and is regarded as a god who attracts ambitious warriors from far and wide to test their mettle, only to be brutally defeated by boxing's living monster. Mike Tyson previously praised him as the world's best boxer, even asserting in 2021 that his skills surpassed that of the great Manny Pacquiao. 2. He is a cruel son of a Japanese man who weighs 118 pounds. But wow, he was really good at boxing. He doesn't look like much.
He's a Japanese, 118 pounds, but wow, he was like 108.
Boxing?
He's a mean son of a bitch. Oh yeah, you gotta see this bad motherfucker. He don't look like much. He's better than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was little like that.
But he's better than Manny Pacquiao, who was L because he was rarely seen outside of his native country and was hampered by clear language hurdles. His profile hasn't received the same intense attention as his pound-for-pound competitors, but that doesn't lessen the respect the INSP inspires. Beneath the modest exterior and youthful innocence, there is a vicious predator whose slim frame belies a devastating knockout power so strong that no opponent can withstand it. Few people are as confusing as he is. Avoid him at all costs and trade with him. Highest-ranking Bob Arum. The CEO told Sky Sports, even though I don't speak Japanese and he doesn't speak English, I can tell that Inoue is one of my favorite fighters because he's a really nice young man with a great personality. I've never seen anything like the way he uses his enormous knockout power to fight a little guy like Inoue. Although Inoue is ranked second on BoxRec's pound-for-pound rankings, behind only Terence Crawford, there is a strong case to be made that he should be ranked first at number 31. He has made history by becoming the second man after Terence Crawford to become an undisputed champion in 2 weight classes during the 4-belt era. His reign, he rose from light flyweight to earn world titles in 4 different weight classes, solidifying the super bantamweight division with a decisive knockout of Marlon Tapples in the 10th round. When Inoue went professional with Ohashi, he made a bold declaration about his career goals. Jim partnered with Hideyuki Ohashi in 2012 and made a commitment to never taking the easy route. This mentality soon paid off. Just 6 fights into his career, he knocked out 2-division champion Adrian Hernandez in the 6th round to win the WBC light flyweight title. 2 fights later, in December 2014, he knocked out Omar Narvaez, earning the WBO junior bantamweight title as his 2nd world championship. Over the next 2 years, he solidified his dominance with 7 straight title defenses. In May 2018, he won the WBA bantamweight title by stopping Jamie McDonald in the 1st round, and in November 2019, he defeated Nonito Don by unanimous decision, earning both the WBA bantamweight title and the 20,120 Boxing Super Series bantamweight title. The 3rd victim of Inoue's unrelenting onslaught, Jason Maloney, lost to a devastating knockout in the 7th round. Malone was totally outmatched by the speed, power, and precise accuracy of Inoue. Determined to exact revenge for his previous defeat, Nonito Donaire rematched with the Japanese wonder. But in just the 2nd round, Inoue showed to be unstoppable once more, winning the WBC bantamweight title in a spectacular display of power in July 2023. Inoue's most formidable opponent to date, Stephen Efton, was soundly defeated in the 8th round, as the monster won the WBC and WBO super bantamweight titles in a similarly valiant but ultimately futile battle that lasted 2 more rounds before he was finally overcome by the relentless onslaught that had been unleashed upon him from the beginning. Efton and Tapes are 2 of the best fighters in their divisions, but neither was able to seriously challenge Inoue.
He looks like a f***ing pop star.
Oh, wait till he get on these motherfuckers.
The most efficient hunting machine in all
Look at
of
him.
boxing.
He's vicious. The monster.
Oof.
That's a badass guy he beat too. Broke him down. Ooh.
118?
Yeah, him
Who the hell fights in that fucking division?
Bantamweights.
Yeah, but who?
Some bad motherfuckers. Yeah, some killers. Ooh, break him. Ooh, the monster. He beat him so easy.